I'm Emily.
And I'm Sondra.
Welcome to Pegasisters Live.
Yeah, we are Pegasisters Live. Woohoo!
What's up, everyone?
Can you guess what I just drank before this?
I'm quite curious. I have no idea what in the world you could have had before the show.
I drank Batman, yes, Chattybox. I drank my go-go juice problems.
Oh no, not that.
Someone needs to get me some ingredients for that stuff.
That'd be terrible. That'd be terrifying. I don't even want to know how you'd be after go-go juice. Please.
Yeah, I probably started talking like any subtitles. Okay, so, well, for anyone who's new here, first of all, spam Twitter. Make more people be new. Don't be the newest. Not best. No, Chattybox, I will not drink red line. No.
No.
No. So, right now, I'm just derping a bit, and I'm trying to pull up, there we go, so I can see how many people are here. 57? Holy cow, that's more than 5.
More than, oh wow.
I'm
Brings
sorry.
us back to our first stream. Our first stream, we got excited about 5 viewers. Like, oh my god, 5! And then we went down to 4.
Hey, let's get 69 viewers.
No!
Chattybox, let's get it up there. Okay, so what we do, pretty much, we like to take the Brony perspective and put it in a female perspective. And we love Bronies. We love Pegasisters. We consider ourselves Bronies because we were Bronies before the term Pegasisters had popped up there, or we're just that we didn't notice. But we love to talk to the chatty box. I think that kind of sets us apart because we just love you guys. We can't get enough of it. Like, seriously.
We love talking to you guys.
If you can't tell, Emily and I are best friends. We live on the West Coast and East Coast. And then you guys are the rest of our best friends.
Exactly.
And, yeah, so what we do is, my part of the show is I whip together some fun news and comic-like stuff. Comic-like stuff. And Emily is the best at finding the best music.
Aw, so thank you.
Guys always, like, don't even thank me, because I never listen to it, because I'm always on mute. But, Emily picks really great music. We pick 5 songs a week, and yeah, awesome.
They also find us our people to talk to.
Yeah, and we bring guests in the show. Normally our show's 1 hour long if we don't have a guest. If we have a guest, sometimes we go an hour to an hour and a half, mostly an hour and a half.
Yeah,
sometimes we go over depending on how much the guest wants to talk to us. Like, if they don't like us, I bet they're going to be like, oh, we need to leave.
We are done. Go.
Done with this stuff. Our stream goes through some derps sometimes. We're really sorry for that, but
I'm breaking in a new laptop.
Yeah, we're working really hard on getting all of our snaz together. Like, we want to be pros at streaming on the internet for free. So sometimes we have a video review that Emily picks. She normally picks, like, the best videos of the week.
Oh, thanks.
But sometimes we don't because sometimes we're busy talking about other stuff.
So do you want to tell them what we're doing?
Okay, so a lot of you guys, if you follow us on Twitter, then you know. Oh, wait, I think I went out of order. Emily, snap me back into place. You tell them what we're doing.
It's time. Okay, so everyone knows about the Twitter thing. We did a poll.
It's time. Okay, so... Okay, by the way, thank you. Pegasisters have hit 700 followers. Pegasisters Live has more followers than Sondra Weisberg. Do you guys not like comic books? Do you not like my rants about... Do you not like Red Bull? Do you like Emily more? Is it you like the blondes more?
It's because I talk about a lot of video games and like LARPing and like. And
I'm gonna stop.
All right, so we did a poll. Do you want to tell them about the poll?
We did a poll, and yeah, we did a poll in one day. It was very impulsive. Emily was at a convention, and I was like, I want to do this. I really wanted to know, in a Brony's point of view, who your favorite superheroes are, because I'm very interested in that. Marvel and DC. come to the conclusion where I am okay with Marvel. I will not hate you if you say you like Marvel.
So, yeah, we had everyone vote.
You. Okay, so I will read off every single superhero that was voted for.
Do you want to do the top 5?
You want to do the top 5 after we read everyone?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
so they can guess who got made into the top 5.
All right.
Okay, so we're going to start with, this is just the order I wrote it down in because I was very unprepared. It's on a tiny little note paper. Captain America, Daring Do, Batman, Black Widow, Spider-Man, Wolverine, The Punisher, Raven, which I was really excited to hear about, like, because when I lose my voice, I get to sound like her. But right now, I'm on Red Bull. Sounds like bad that I said it that way. Green Lantern, Jon Stewart version. The Hulk, Iron Man, which makes me frown every time you vote for him. Every time. Thor, The Thing, Deadpool.
Very nice.
Yeah, you guys like that? I know. There were actually more than 2 votes for, if you don't know on Twitter, Brony Mommy. She made the list. And you guys should definitely follow her. She is the sweetest lady ever, and she thinks I'm the real Fluttershy. And I'm sending her daughter, who worked at Equestria LA, my Derpy card because she was working Equestria LA and I totally spelt it wrong because I'm just that great. I'm sending her my Derpy card, and it's signed by Amy Keaton Rogers, and, you know, I like to do nice things for people. It's what I live for. That and comic books and Red Bull. Sondra, yes, I'm really in the chat. I'm the one who's spelling everything incorrectly.
It's okay.
Okay, someone just direct messaged me. I haven't missed Mary Do Well. I'm just going through the list, and I get distracted. Yeah, Twilight didn't make the list. Sorry, guys.
Odd.
Superman barely made the list. Like, Superman? What? Come on, guys. Wonder Woman. I just totally saluted her. I should have saluted Captain America, but Wonder Woman. Red, white, and blue. And then Red Robin, pre-New 52. So the really old Robin, Red Robin, which is Tim Drake, who is the 3rd Robin. Gambit. Can someone in the chatty box tell me who Gambit is?
Who is? I feel like dumb.
I do too. I know most of these. Tim Drake is not best Robin. Don't go there.
Don't go there.
Oh, he's an X-Men. That's why I don't know who he is. I like card throwers because I like poker.
Oh, okay.
Poker face. I like to smile when I play poker. Okay, Mayor Do Well. Only got 1 vote. You guys really lacked on the originality, except I did ask for comic book heroes, but I did like the funnies.
Yeah. That was awesome.
And then this one is from Grey Delisle. And I'm probably going to say this wrong because Grey Delisle's so awesome. She'll respond to anyone, and yeah. And it's Max, I think it's pronounced Fletcher's Superman. And it's a cartoon, and I didn't look much into it, and I'm guessing either Grey did a voice for it or she just really liked it. But either way, whatever she does doesn't need to make sense because she's Grey Delisle.
Exactly.
And then Green Arrow got only 1 vote. I was upset. He wields an arrow. I shoot arrows. Blue Beetle got 1 vote. Kind of sad. Wanted to see more of that. Okay, and then here is... There's a little bit more... not top 5 yet.
Oh, you're getting me all excited.
I'm sorry. I'm getting really excited.
I'm uber excited.
Chatty box, there was no specific new or old Blue Beetle. I'm guessing old. because I don't know many people who read the New 52. And if you do follow me, we'll be best friends forever. I'll find out where you live and we'll hang out. So Power Man, I don't know who that is. Luke Cage is his name, I guess. Booster Gold, don't know who that is. Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, got 1 vote. The Green Lantern from the Justice League got 1 vote. And then Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, which is a girl. Captain Marvel is now a girl. And then what really makes me happy, all these female superheroines in the new comics are fully clothed. Most of them are fully clothed. Like, yeah. Girl power.
Girl power.
Cover those thingy things.
Oh, God.
I'm not allowed to say much. I'm supposed to keep it PG. Okay, so we've got the top 5.
Sweet.
Okay, you guys ready for this? You guys want to guess? Okay, who do you think number 1 was, Chatty Box?
Well, we're going to go to the 5th one first.
I know, but okay, I'd like to see who you think. Also, before we start the top 5, let's get more people in here, okay? We've been working really hard on this. I got at least 70 or 80 votes altogether.
That's pretty good.
And I did this in 1 day, and I want people to know that we're going over it now. Unless you want to watch it on YouTube, but then you don't get to be part of the Chatty Box.
Sad face.
And if you were joking about saying Aquaman, I love Aquaman. He almost had my vote. Because Emily and I could not vote for Batman. Because we made that a rule to ourselves.
It's just not fair.
Well, it's not fair for me to vote for Batman because it's a given.
Mm-hmm.
And whoever said Man-Bat, you just creep me out and I'm going to have nightmares. Thank you, Straight Jacket. I know who you are. I'm starting to know you guys by your names. Like Epic Brian. Tim Drake is not the best.
It's all good.
Everyone who's saying Batman, you have my love.
Alright. We're going to get to the top 5.
So, if you haven't tweeted yet, do it. Because I'm trying to get the link for Everfree, but my phone is derping. And don't just say it's Batman. You don't know that. You don't know anything. Except... Okay, well, it's not letting me tweet about coming to the show, but I'd like...
Right. Let's get started.
Make me sad.
It's okay, Sondra. It's okay.
I'm gonna cry Red Bull.
Cry Red Bull?
Might already be sweating it.
Alright. Okay, number 5?
Number 5. Number 5 was actually a tie. And it's sad because this got 4 votes and made it number 5 because everyone was so in their vote.
I keep pulling them up wrong. Okay, here we go.
Okay,
sorry.
Well, now you know who number...
No, stop it. I'm sorry. They're not in order. Crud.
It doesn't matter. Do you want me to just announce them?
Just read them. Just read them. Just read them.
Number 5. Emily, if you can your stars. Okay. So, number 5 was a split between Captain America and Iron Man. They both got 4 votes, which was more than the rest of all the others I read, except the other 4. So, can you pull up that picture? Because I worked hard on making them look pretty. But I'll keep going.
I took them down because I got out of order.
Wonder Woman was number 4. I'm going to tweet these pictures, okay?
Yeah, tweet the pictures.
Because they're awesome. Wonder Woman was number 4. Can you believe it? A woman who doesn't wear pants was number 4. Awesome. She got 6 votes. Ooh, 6 votes. And okay, guess number 3. You guys, I like making you guess because I like talking to you. Makes me feel like I have friends. That was where the aw was supposed to go, Emily.
Aw.
I think my chatty box either froze or I'm not.
They're still going.
Oh. Okay. So someone was right. Ace Afterburner. Deadpool with 8 votes. He was so close to number 2. But Deadpool, I didn't know who Deadpool was before this because I wasn't a big Marvel fan, and I kept myself from like liking them mainly because their comic books are $1 more expensive than DC.
Everyone's sad that you don't know who that is.
Oh no, I know who it is now. Oh, believe me, I know who it is now. And I love him.
Good.
And I want to know why there's all this, like, I don't know if it's fan fiction or a crossover with him and Harley Quinn, my girl. Mm-hmm. Is he trying to steal my girl? Because I'm pretty sure she's with Deadshot right now. Spoiler alert, she dumped the Joker. Because he's crazy.
Crazy.
And I'm sorry, Pyro Brony. Wolverine's not in there. But you're gonna like some other things about Wolverine in a minute. Okay, and second, who do you think second place was? Because you already saw it if you're paying attention.
Probably. I think I pulled... Oh, yeah. That was like the first thing I pulled up. Sad face. Spider-Man. LOL.
Spider-Man! Spider-Pig. Spider-Pig. Does whatever a Spider-Pig
does.
Can he climb on... No, because he's just a pig.
No.
And number one, of course...
I still have that picture up.
Oh, okay. Put it up. Put it up. Put that stuff up.
There we go, guys. Very typical.
Winner.
Bound to happen.
And dinner. And you know what? There were some pretty awesome people who voted for this Batman.
Oh yeah, here, let me pull up okay, so we had some...
This is what you get excited about. This is better than the top 5.
It was. Okay, let me pull them up.
Surprisingly, if you tweet at...
Here, let me get it up.
You consider celebrities, they tweet back, oh, that's us. Are we going to show ours? Let's show ours.
Oh, this is ours first. Yeah, sorry.
Pretty ambitious, guys. Look at all the work I put into it.
She puts a lot of work into it. I'm very proud of Sondra.
And I'm going to tell you who it is. Okay. So on the top, I have all the symbols of everyone who's been Robin or Batgirl. So I'll get to that later. And, of course, first I started with just the bat symbols there because I can't vote for Batman. So I was like, I'm just going to stick them in there. And then I got out of control. So my votes were for the Flash. And I couldn't choose between Barry Allen as the Flash or Kid Flash Bart Allen. Mm-hmm. Which you can see, the taller red guy, it disappeared. Oh, there it is. The taller red guy is the Flash, Barry Allen, who becomes the Blue Lantern Flash, which is that blue symbol I have, which is awesome because that's my favorite lantern. It stands for hope, and I'm a very hopeful person, and he becomes a Blue Lantern at one point, which is very wicked. Wicked cool, not wicked evil. So he kicks some butt and saves the day. And then I wanted to pick my favorite superheroine, too. Just because I couldn't choose, and that's Huntress. She is kind of like a Batman. She just uses her super awesome ability to kick booty, and she shoots arrows out of her wrists, kind of like Assassin's Creed, maybe? Am I correct on that? But she's the purple one.
Yeah, I see.
I'm just letting everyone else know. And then I snuck a little Joker in there. If you can find him, it's like, where's Walt?
That's awesome.
It's like, why can't Sondra control herself?
It's okay.
I made Emily pick her favorites.
I wasn't allowed to pick Batman.
She wasn't allowed to pick Batman, and I've turned her into a huge Batman fan.
Yeah, so it was hard for me.
A few people into Batman fans that I talked to, and spoiler alert, if anyone talks to me about Batman, I will talk to you a lot.
I'll talk to you a lot.
And if you have any questions about superheroes, like you don't know anything about any DC hero and you want to know, ask me. I'm like Wikipedia, and if I don't know, I'll Wikipedia it. But, and then Emily, her favorite was Spider-Man. I didn't feel the urge to strangle her.
Yeah.
She picked Marvel. I did the second she told me, but she was busy while she was telling me, so.
I'm sorry.
So I let it go. But she picked Spider-Man, which was awesome because he made number 2. You picked the second best.
I feel so important now.
And you didn't even know who won the list.
I didn't even know. Yeah, I just found out.
And then I told her superheroine. She didn't know many because I haven't completely introduced her to them yet, which I plan to. So I guess if Deadpool can be a superhero because he's an anti-hero, Catwoman, she does her fair share of being a hero.
Exactly.
I put the lovely Grey Delisle Catwoman on there for my Miss Emily. And since she didn't have, like, a sign like all these other people have, Huntress has a sign, Batman has a symbol. So I gave her Opalescence. It's a cat. I thought every Brony would appreciate that.
Alright, I'm going to pull up some honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions? Oh, wait, first, let me read the top. Oh, you already did it.
I pulled it up.
It's fine. I was just going to tell you who the top people were, but that's fine. Because these are the best. Oh my god, I get so excited and so loud. It's like my Canterlot Royal voice. Dyslexic. Yes. Okay, so we were really surprised that these people wrote back to us. And then we were like, damn, they're awesome people. So first, we had to include this as first, not because we had to, because we wanted to. Final draft.
Love you, final draft.
Love you.
Love you.
Or draft.
We got the Wolverine and Iron Man.
Wolverine and Iron Man. Two Marvel people. I think we're going to have a discussion. And if you can't tell, I snuck everyone's picture in there.
Yeah.
And second, Michelle Creever wrote back 100% Batman. I mean, first of all, she's my favorite voice actress on My Little Pony. Yes. My favorite pony. And she likes my favorite superhero. And she's super nice in person. And we're on the same station together. And she's the age of my little sister. She's just so awesome. And she does red hair-ish.
Ish. It works.
I love red hair. I was at the comic book store and my sister was looking at something. She's like, why don't you dye your hair red like that? And the guy working Weston was like, hasn't every girl dyed their hair red before? And
I think we all have.
I totally facepalmed and I was like, I already have.
I already have too.
I told him, I was like, she thinks I'll turn into Poison Ivy. Be able to control if I dye my hair red. So then next, our lovely Stocky, because we stalk him a lot.
Yeah. Oh my god.
M.A. Larson, and we have a good relationship with him. We're buds. Because when Emily and I were at Equestria LA, we were at the same hotel that he was getting a Starbucks at, and she was like, oh my god, it's M.A. Larson. And I didn't know who that was, because I was new to all this.
Oh god.
And said Emily Larson. So I'm looking for a girl directly staring at M.A. Larson while he stares back. And then
I'm like, stop staring.
Stop staring at him. And I'm like, I'm looking for her. And she's like, it's a him. And I'm like, oh, I've been staring at him.
It was so awkward. I was so freaked out. We called it the Larson stare.
Yeah, we called it the Larson stare. And Emily and I saw him a couple more times. And, I mean, I just stuck my hand in the air like I was waving and just stared at him. Oh. So I think that's how you make a good first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth impression. Because then they take a picture of you getting something signed by Amy Keaton Rogers and tweet it. It was our butts.
No big deal. It happens.
We had pants on. It's okay. And a tail. We had tails. Ah, tails.
But yeah, so Larson said Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
And I'll explain to you already because she was on my list before I knew I was going to get anyone else on the list. Because I knew she would respond because...
Oh, yeah, because she's Grey Delisle.
Because I would have called her if she did. I'm just kidding. And then Peter New. Okay, this made no sense to me.
This is confusing. Canned Food Man.
He created his own favorite superhero. Someone should draw this and send it to him.
Oh my gosh, please do.
It's Canned Food Man. Might have my face because I just made him up.
Someone needs to take a picture of, like, a canned food man and have, like, a Big Mac, like, all excited about it. Like, oh my god, it's canned food man.
Canned Food Man either looks like Peter New or looks like Big Mac. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be, oh my god, do it. That'd be so funny.
And then since I have a slight obsession with Soul Rack because when Emily and I met him at LA, I never knew what he looked like, and he got so excited to see us, and I never had seen anyone excited to see us, and he almost fell over his table, and he hugged us, and he was
like nearly jumped over the table for a minute. Like, wait, no, wait, what?
Normally, I'm not recognizable unless I'm with Emily, and she was getting ready and taking forever one day.
I'm sorry.
And that's fine. I let you sleep in. It's not your fault. And he recognized me wearing a wig and all. Like, Cowboy Dave walked right past me once when I was wearing a wig without Emily and did not recognize me.
Oh, yeah.
Gave him crap about it later, and he was like, I turned around and waved, but you were already gone. So Solrak is in my honorable mentions because he picked Nigel Uno.
That's amazing.
You guys, in the chatty box, who is your favorite Codename Kids Next Door? Because mine and
number
Emily
3.
were number 3.
All
oh my
the
god.
Way.
Hands.
Number 3 all the way. Oh my god.
We dress like her.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love it. So cute. Everyone's like, oh my god. Love it. They get number 2, number 2, number 4. Oh, I loved them all. They're so awesome.
Oh, is number 4 that one? No, that's number 2.
Number,
right?
Wait, who?
Who's the fat one? I liked him.
Number 2.
I liked his goggles.
Number 4 was the blonde.
Yeah, I liked him too. He reminded me of something I can't say on here.
Okay.
Oh, Solrak, is that really you? Are you in here?
He's in here.
I can tell because of the caps. Too bad you can't use more than 2. It really bummed me out.
It's all good.
I didn't know you were in here, or I wouldn't have given you so much praise.
Awkward.
Because now I feel like a stalker.
I am obsessed with Solrak. As he sits there like, oh.
Just a little bit.
Oh my. That's
Don't
scary.
tell him. Don't tell Solrak.
Don't tell Solrak that we love him secretly.
Don't tell Solrak that Pegasisters Live loves him.
Everyone's like, wait, what? So yeah, and then
we like to confuse you, Chatty Box. And then I found these just hilarious. Had to add them. Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls. I was wearing her socks when I saw this, like socks with bubbles on it that Eric got me for Christmas, and I was like, this is going on there. And then Super Derpy, they sent me a picture, so I put it on there.
That is so cute.
And then Super Cow from Cow and Chicken. Who remembers that? Am I too old? Are Emily and I too old for this?
I remember that, actually. I feel old thinking about
it. I love it.
It's still on sometimes. Here, I'm gonna pull my
shirt. We need to watch more.
Alright, we're gonna get to the news now.
News! Because we like to inform you with stuff that you can inform yourself with unless you want to hear us talk about it. Because if we're ever inaccurate, we either ignore it or we fix it and tell you we were wrong. Yeah! So, we're going to start with comic book news. So that's normally my forte. Did you know it's really pronounced fort? And the E is silent?
Oh, wow.
Graham,
I feel dumb.
There's my fact of the day. Serving it up.
Sondra's way.
Thank you.
Sorry.
I picture you spinning in a circle every time you say that.
Aww.
Okay. Oh, goodness. I love Chatty Box. They said Sondra's way before you did.
I'm sorry. I disappointed.
You disappointed the Chatty Box. And when I clapped, it hurt my hands. It just, like one of those claps where, like, when you high-five someone and you regret it instantly afterwards.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I've got some tough high-fiving hands. Don't make me slap you in the face. I would never do that. I would get the crap beat out of me. I'm tiny. Okay, so back to news. Comic book news. I'm going to talk really annoying because that's what happens when I talk to myself on the internet. Okay, I'm going to stop now. Bleeding Cool Comics, which I suggest you follow Bleeding Cool on YouTube because I really like Grace. I think her last name's Randolph or something like that. She's really awesome. She knows way more than I do. I get a lot of my information from her. And they've given us some more awesome cover art, which the first one you guys are going to like a lot. If Emily's looking at the news that I sent her, it's kind of funny because in quotes I put...
Epic.
I put how I felt about these comics.
Epic. Adorable.
The first one was Luna was helping the main six. It
Which
looked
is
like
epic.
they were all flying somewhere, so the main six that can't fly were hanging on to like a key or something.
That's awesome.
So I wrote epic because it looked epic. And then Rarity was sewing with Sweetie Belle, and Sweetie Belle just did not look like she wanted to be there. And I called that one adorable. And then the main six were all in a row, like when they're ready to like face something, like they're gonna do it, they're gonna get you because they're the main six. And
That sounded so like unenthusiastic.
I'm sorry, my
they're
voice
the main six.
changes all the time. You can't even tell I'm excited.
Oh man.
But it's got Fluttershy looks terrified, which is nothing new. Twilight seems to be leading the group because it's Twilight. And then Rainbow Dash is just flying above. And then I wrote in quotes, tempting to read.
Tempting to read.
But I mean, with the cover art, it confuses you because with normal covers, it tells you what's going to happen in the comic a little bit. Sometimes they totally fool you. But, you know, if this is actually, it looks tempting to read. So I hope it is. Yeah. Wow. And then these are the comics you're probably going to be able to get easier because they're at Hot Topic. And I know most bronies know where a Hot Topic is located.
Oh, yeah. That's like the main area to get ponies.
This is exactly what I wrote. Pony comment, Pepper Chat, that's exactly what I wrote.
Pepper Shabba. That works.
No.
That works.
I wrote Pony comic variants at Hot Topic in parentheses. Whoa! Exclamation point.
Whoa!
So I talked about this last week that you can pre-order.
Are you okay? Are you losing the stream or something? He's like the only one losing the stream.
Solrak, get your stuff together.
Get it together.
Because I believe you live in California, and that's where I am, and I know your address. I sent you a Christmas card.
I sent him a Christmas card too. Oh.
My face was on the Christmas card. I think it creeped everyone out.
I drew a picture of our OCs.
Oh, I'm sorry, Britton. If you ain't got no Hot Topic, Hot Topic's got websites.
Yeah, you can order online.
Or you can request things that we do giveaways with and try and win our questions, because I make questions difficult and nothing about ponies.
Alright, so...
I'm going to keep going with these, okay, because these are very cool variants, and I've talked a half hour already about comics. You know how happy I am right now? Happy. First you could only pre-order this, but now they're popping up in stores, and I think this one's going to go so fast because if you like Dr. Hoof or Dr. Hooves, whatever you call him, I call him Dr. Hoof because he's Doctor Who.
Hooves.
So I believe he's Dr. Hoof. Anyone want to disagree with me right now?
I don't know. I like Dr. Hooves.
I call it both, whatever. We'll call him that one pony who's a doctor. We'll call him the doctor.
The doctor.
What's his name? So it's with his assistant Derpy, who's really derping in this one. And I don't know what, I'm really into Doctor Who, but I watched all the episodes with the sound off.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so not the TARDIS, but that magic stick wand he carries. Do you guys know what that's called?
Yeah, I'm terrible at this. I don't even know.
Derpy has it in her mouth, and it's lighting up her eyeballs.
Aww.
And it's so cute. And I'm going to see if I can get a couple of these for either charity or some giveaways. Because,
actually, I think it says it's popping in stores. I saw it at Hot Topic a few times, so maybe I can get some too.
Ooh, we should do that. I really wanted to know if there's a comic that's DC, Marvel related, or anything Adventure Time, any kind of comic, or I might pick a really good graphic novel, and I want to send it to somebody, and I want some real feedback, because not a lot of people know that comics are gory nowadays, but there's still a lot of really good ones that are PG that I could still send from here. Because I gotta keep it PG. The chatty box just freezes on me, so I'm like waiting for responses, and I just have to refresh a little bit. Okay, so it's in stores now, and there's one you can order that's vinyl scratch, and I think it's vinyl scratch with Doctor Who, and you buy it together, $10. That's really cheap for comics that are going for $5 each. So good deal. And then there's also a Princess Cadence cover. That's
Love it.
that. So yeah, we'll go with now. Comic book news is over.
Alright, so merchandise. There's a new sticker. If you're collecting the stickers, it's Fluttershy.
I don't understand these stickers, so this is your forte.
Totally. I've got the vinyls. I've got the vinyl sticker.
Look, they're called Get Glue stickers.
Yeah.
Why are they called Get Glue? Because they used to make glue out of horses.
I don't know.
That's not PG. Keep talking, Emily. I'm gonna shut up.
It's okay. Not sure. Let's see. Wave 7 of blind bags are now out, and they've got like the codes for the ponies. They've been broken, so
like they've been out. I don't even think you can buy them in stores yet.
Yeah,
but the codes, like if you want a certain pony,
are these the princess ones?
It's the Wonderbolt ones.
Oh, the Wonderbolt ones. I was at OhioCon and they released the princess ones. Like they're not out for another month, so I got a few, but I didn't get a princess.
Oh.
Actually, no. My friend gave me a Cadence.
That's cute.
Yeah, so those are really cool. Let's see. Okay, so random finds. We've got...
Random finds are my favorite.
Those are awesome.
I'm sorry that I don't have, like, a place where you can find all these random finds, because a lot are, like, New Zealand, somewhere far, like... and I'm in California, and I am in a bubble where I don't know the world is big.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess CES, the tech convention, revealed some MLP Friendship is Magic Main 6 Pony flash drives. It's going to be released sometime in 2013. In spring, Build-A-Bear might have My Little Ponies. So,
when I say might, I mean they're going to.
They are? Oh,
yeah.
Dude. They're going to have My Little Ponies. Are you serious? This is exciting.
That is. I want to make one, and I want it to be squishy. Like when they ask, do you want it squishy or tough? And I'm like, I want it squishy so I can cuddle it.
Exactly. Dude, that's what I always do.
There's going to be so many boys going in. Do you want it squishy or tough? I want it squishy so I can cuddle it.
Dude, please. Everyone do it.
Okay,
and I want you to record you.
I want Dusty, and I want everyone to vlog this. I want Dusty to go in and vlog himself building a Build-A-Bear pony.
Please, guys. That would be amazing. I want you guys to vlog yourselves doing that.
That would be just great for Everfree Network to post.
If you vlog them and you send it in to me, I'll edit a video and put it on YouTube. Please. That would be the most... that'd be amazing. And then there's Pinkie Pie mugs and then sippy cups. Oh, dang, that's like kind of cool. And then lunch pails. Yeah. Sippy cups. I need to look at that. Okay, hot topic. Now you can pre-order the... Oh man, I'm gonna say this incorrectly. Funko.
It's okay.
Funko.
Yeah, it's Funko, but it looks weird. Like you want to go Funko.
Funko.
But it's got like those two dots over the U, so I don't know what it sounds like.
Oh yeah. It's like the German thing. I took German. I remember those things. It's Dr. Hoofs and Fluttershy. They have Oh wait, yeah. So they have like the bodies with the. Let's see. They have like the solid hair. It looks really, actually, really good. And then they restocked the Hug Me Rainbow Dash backpack.
Apparently, it went really fast. I like it, but I have too many backpacks.
I need to. God. Before I buy more pony stuff, I really need to clean my room because.
Oh my gosh, I feel the same way.
Pony stuff.
There's no room for me to put anything, and it's not even just pony stuff. It's like my Batgirl statue. I can't even put Harley Quinn in here yet.
I got so much. Oh god! At OhioCon, like I had to bring home a bunch of pony stuff. Like I'm trying to think what I got. What did I get? Oh, I got a Teemo hat. I
saw that and I was like, oh my gosh, Emily, I love it. Because we Emily and I yelled at this guy who was wearing a Teemo hat at EQLA. We were like, Teemo, tallest Teemo ever.
Yeah, that was so cool. But I finally got that, and then I got a pony comic.
I'm very proud of that.
Thank you. I got a random drawing of my pony done. And I think I got what else? I got a pack of cards and I got a Golden Series Cadence.
Ooh, snap.
Oh yeah, and then my friend gave me the rarity promo.
Okay, Chatty Box, I'm not sure what ponies they'll have at Build-A-Bear yet, but as soon as we know any more information, you know where to go. Pegasisters Live on Sunday, or just our Twitters, because we tweet about everything.
Our Twitters. So, We Love Fine, they've got Pick Your Pony Team varsity shirts. Who would you guys choose? I'm kind of curious.
Okay, yeah, Chatty Box, out of the main 6, pick your team. I'm going Team Twilight. And I'm sticking to that right now. That was very I hear Eric's car outside my house. Is that sad? He's going to babysit my sisters for me. He is like an awesome brony. You should also follow him because I'll follow you if you follow him. I just follow everyone if you talk to me anyways.
I think you can only, I'm assuming you could probably only do like the main 6, but I could be wrong. Because I see someone saying Luna. But I do Fluttershy.
Yeah, only main 6. I know I'd pick Apple Bloom if I could pick other 5.
Oh, yeah. And then they also have a new Apple Bloom, Scootaloo, Sweetie Belle, and Babseed shirt. Dang, got a
Okay, yeah. I wrote this to Emily in all caps with exclamation points. I'm like, Apple Bloom shirt. And then I look and I'm like, they have a Scootaloo shirt. And then I look again and I'm like, and then they have another Sweetie Belle shirt. And then I'm like, they have Babseed?
That's so funny.
Yeah. That's exactly what I did afterwards. I sang.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'll sing Babseed today.
And Captain Fabulous in the Chatty Box, I'd love to build a Colgate. And I brush my teeth holding it every night.
Yeah, Captain Fabulous did my drawing today.
You did?
Yeah, my OC. I pulled out a picture and she drew it. It was pretty stupendous.
Oh, you're a girl. It's nice to know
when you're a girl. No, it's okay.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, girl, hey.
Wow, I can't believe we just did that.
Emily, you're my twin. It's okay.
Yeah, it happens.
And then I'll describe these shirts really quick. So apparently the 8-bit theme is coming back again. So there's an 8-bit Applejack shirt, which is really cool. And then plus there's a very artistic looking Applejack shirt. And then there's another artistic Rainbow Dash looking shirt. When I say artistic, I mean just very well done. Not super happy pony colorful. Just like very... kind of more, you can wear it out and people aren't going to be like, why do you have a pony on your shirt? And you don't be like, because I like ponies.
Because I like ponies, that's why.
Yeah, and there's going to be some more Wonderbolt shirts, more Shining Armor shirts, and of course, more Luna shirts.
Of course.
They know what we like. And this is really cool. So, you know those LED shirts that light up? Mm-hmm. I'm asking the Chatty Box, and you can like have like stuff happen on them because it's like a screen.
That's so cool. I'm assuming people know. Yeah.
Okay. So I just described what it is pretty much. So they're gonna be they have a new line for We Love Fine, and it's gonna be
amazing.
Amazing. This is gonna be really awesome. The new LED We Love Fine collection. This is all in caps. I have it all written in caps too. But there's gonna be a LED vinyl scratch T-shirt. Which is her doing her thing. Scratching those things.
Scratching them things? Okay.
Scratching them things. And a Rainbow Dash, which is Rainbow Dash just bolting, like about to do a Sonic Rainbow. Really awesome. And then another vinyl scratch sweatshirt. Doing the same thing. Just doing her DJ thing. Scratching those discs, whatever they're called. I'm no disc.
So awkward.
And then there's going to be, I'm not really sure how this works, but it's, I know how this works. There's a Rainbow Dash bag. I know how bags work. But there's that beanie that's like a hat that has like, you can stick your hands in the scarf thing, but it says it's LED, so I don't know how you wash this stuff, first of all. Cool. But
and then we got a wicked cool Nightmare Moon poster, too.
Oh yeah, wicked. Totally awesome. Like I'm very picky on what goes on my wall, and I would want that.
We've got an Octavia throwdown in the Chatty Box.
Ooh, Octavia is awesome.
We have 2 Octavias, like, going at it. That's what it looks like. Oh, snap.
Will the real Octavia please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up.
Oh, wow. That was amazing. Okay, so we should talk about conventions, guys. So you want to... Okay.
Let's freak out for a second, Emily.
Freak out.
Okay, get it all out.
All right.
Woo.
So, guys, announcement. Big announcement.
Big announcement.
So, Andrea Libman...
Wait, we were given permission because Emily is a social goddess.
Oh, okay.
To be the first podcast to announce this.
Yes.
Unless you're like way ahead of us and have already checked the internet.
It's on the internet, but
it
now...
went up like a half hour before our show.
It's all good. Yeah, we got Andrea Libman and Tabitha St. Germain are now going to Las Pegasus Unicon.
What? Tabitha! I
Tabitha?
saw her at Comic-Con and everyone was asking her questions and I was like, why are you just her? And it was because she doesn't go to conventions and she's so sweet. She's like, am I doing this right? Am I doing
That's
okay?
So
and I want to see her again.
Yeah, right?
It's so fantastic and she'll say any line you want. She's awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. But a few things also about Las Pegasus Unicon.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so there's this thing. It's like a kind of like a promo code. And if you enter and when you're like registering, if you enter Drew Flashy or Crackle, you'll get 10% of what you paid for in vendor bits, which means you can use, so 10% of what you paid.
Here, I'll type it in the chatty box. What are these words?
Okay, so it's Drew Flashy.
Drew?
Yeah.
Flashy.
I think Drew Flashy's in the chatty box. Yeah, he's right there. And then
Hi,
Crackle.
Flashy. Is it all one word?
You can put it, I think you can put it as one word. Yeah. And then, so basically the vendor bits will go towards, like, that's anything that's selling in the artist alley.
That's really awesome.
Yeah.
Whoever came up with that is very creative.
Yeah, it's so cool. And then they want to also, reminder about the Sweet Elite Suites, also the cocktail dinner tickets. And, they also are going to do this thing, they're going to do celebrity photos. It'll be $40, so you get a picture with whatever celebrity you want, and
it's always bothered me how you have to pay for autographs and pay for pictures, but I've come to the conclusion that I understand it goes to paying for the convention, and anything with Tara Strong goes to Kiki and Ami, first of all, and I'd like to thank all the other voice actresses, voice actresses, both of them, don't take the money, but it goes to either a charity or to do another convention or just to be able to have the convention room where you get stuff signed.
Yeah.
Because I'm frugal, but I like my autographs.
Yeah, exactly. So it's, they'll sign the photo too, that you get a picture with them. Or you can just do 20 for an autograph. So yeah, that's our little news about Las Pegasus Unicon. And, Sondra, you want to tell them what's going on with our convention going?
I don't know, I might faint.
Oh god, guys. So we want to tell you guys the conventions we're going to be making.
So,
we got some maybes, and we got some yes.
First, let me find this out. Do you guys actually like us? Would you go to a convention to see us at a panel?
Do you guys actually... The real Octavia says no. Thanks. I gave you a hug.
Okay, well, you're not the real Octavia. Please sit down.
Maybe. No. Wub, you're mean. Wub
Is that
takes all of my
intolerant?
statuses on Skype. Yes.
He would go.
People are actually saying yes, surprisingly.
No. Okay, so, Miss Emily and I are trying really hard. Well, I've been going through a lot of family things right now, so me getting places could be a difficult thing, but I'm gonna try and get my booty over to these places. So Las Pegasus is a maybe for us because I live close, and as long as Emily can fly out to me, we can road trip there. And it's February 22nd this year at the Riviera Hotel and Casino, and I wish I was 21 because I would kick all y'all booties at poker. And if you want, come to our hotel room and play some poker with us. We don't play with money, we play with pony cards.
That's awesome. Only
foils. Just kidding, any card. Pony poker.
Pony poker. No, bad chatty box. No.
Oh, what did the chatty... Don't be bad,
we
chatty
can't read
box.
it. I can't read it.
Because it's bad?
Yeah, I don't think I can read it. You just fun. You can look.
I don't. Oh,
Oh.
I get it.
Oh.
Real Octavia, please sit down. You're not real. You're disturbing.
Oh God. Okay, so yes, so it's gonna be a big maybe on Los Pegasus. We're discussing everything. We're gonna see if we can work out some travel plans for me.
And then if we go, we have a...
We will most likely be having a panel.
Yes, so the only reason we don't know for sure if we have the panel yet is because we need to know if we're going,
Yeah,
which we'll find out probably this week and be able to announce it next week. So if we have a panel, I really either want to dress normal or really funny. I might want to cosplay as Queen Sombra.
Oh my God, that'd be funny.
And if I cosplay as Queen Sombra, that means I'm making Eric cosplay as King Sombra, and he's just going to sit next to us. The last convention we went to, my boyfriend Eric, a lot of you know him because he's really awesome and a brony, and you guys get along with him very well. And he held all of Emily and my stuff because we got stopped for pictures so many times, which we weren't expecting, and he had 2 dislocated knees, which are doing a lot better right now. But he was such a trooper, and I was so overwhelmed I didn't even introduce him to half the people. So I really do want to dress as Red Bull drinking Batman. Patty Box.
Yes.
And I hope that wasn't dyslexic, because I'd come in a big can made of fake Red Bull. Yep. Okay, so that, and we're going to try and get to Equestria LA, which the only reason it'd be difficult is because it's Mother's Day weekend, but that'd be a lot of fun because we were there last year, and it's so close to my house, once again.
Exactly. It's, like, right there. So we're definitely gonna try to get there.
Yeah, so if you're planning on going there, we will be there to meet you, and we love to take pictures, and we want to cosplay as zombies at one of these.
Pony zombies.
Okay, pony zombies.
Zombie ponies.
Either Emily will be Pinkie Pie, or she will be Fluttershy, or I will be Pinkie Pie or Fluttershy zombified.
Yeah.
Okay, Chatty Box. Who do you think Emily should be as a zombie, and who do you think I should be as a zombie?
Yeah.
It can be anyone from the main 6, really. I just thought that would be the best.
While you're putting that in, we're gonna go through our other conventions too.
Mm-hmm.
So I will be at Cutie Mark Con, and I'll also be at ShrockCon. And then yay! Ohio conventions, Ohio bronies. I love you guys. And
Ohio, come on.
Go Ohio, go Peanut Butter. Everyone says I should be Fluttershy and you should be Pinkie Pie.
Sounds about right.
That sounds about right. Yeah, we can do that. And then her and I are going to be going to BronyCon because we have a panel.
We actually have a panel at BronyCon. Oh my gosh. And that is so far away from me. Like, I don't know how I'm getting there, but I want my whole family there because they're so proud of my podcast, and they want to see me in action. And I don't think they really want to see me after drinking 3 Red Bull.
They're going to be like, oh my.
Oh, this is what she does.
This is what she does.
Maybe we should stop letting her talk to her friend in Ohio.
Aw, that's not nice.
I'm totally kidding.
That'd be so bad.
My family loves Emily. They wanted her here a month ago. They were like, we want Emily back.
Like, right now. Let's go.
Right now. I don't love that she lives far away. Well, my house is always open to you. Aww. And then we have other conventions that we normally go over. I'm just going to name them instead of telling you absolutely everything about them again because we do this every week, and I'd love to get more information before we go over them again. So there's the Grand Brony Gala, which is in June, the Big Apple PonyCon, which is in March, Animate Miami, already happened.
That's
and then
this week.
Yeah, just now. And then BronyCon, which is the 2nd through the 4th, which I should have said because we're going to be there. And that's at the Hilton Baltimore Convention Center. Baltimore Hotel, Hilton Baltimore Hotel Convention Center, Baltimore, Maryland. I've always wanted to go to Maryland just to see Ace of Cakes Factory. Love them. And then Fiesta Equestria, which is June 30. I wrote 38th.
You actually almost said it.
I did say it.
June 38th, I mean 28th.
It's June 38th to the 30th.
If you guys tune in regularly, you know that she leaves it in there just for me to read it, because she's
I
mean.
do. I leave it as 38th because I accidentally typed it like that, and normally Emily goes over the conventions, so I just sit there and laugh. But this time, she got me. Bazinga.
The 38th is someone's favorite day of the year. Thank you, Epic Brian.
I love Epic Brian. He's like Batman / Pony.
Yes.
But it's the 28th through the 30th, and that one actually seems really cool, and it's in Texas. I have family in Texas. We'll see about that.
Ooh.
Yeah, sorry. Surprise, Emily, I have family in Texas. We might be going to that one.
Oh, yeah, surprise! Say what? What just happened?
Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
Okay, sweet. So yeah, those are all of our convention news.
Okay.
I think we're gonna skip music though.
Yeah, we're gonna skip music because we did comic book poll instead. I made the shout outs beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. And if you disagree, I will
cry.
I won't cry. I don't think you guys can make me cry. Please don't take that as a challenge.
Alright, tell about shout outs.
Shout outs. Okay, so every Saturday I say, hey, write me this back. Doesn't matter. Sometimes it's like, write me pony, write me your favorite pony, write me your favorite superhero. Just tweet me back. And the first 5, after I check them out, make sure they're not people I shouldn't be telling you guys to follow. I follow everyone that I tell you to follow. So these people are awesome, fun to follow, fun to talk to. A real good friend of mine on here is Seven Cerberus in Germany. That's how far he is. And then Henry Wallace made me the best Christmas card ever. He put me with the main 6, except I'm wearing a hat, and I think it might be a yarmulke because it's blue. I'm just going to go with that.
Very creative.
It's awesome. I'll post a picture of it. But seriously, everyone, follow them because they're awesome. And why not just follow everyone? It's what I do. If you talk to me on Twitter, I mean, I don't follow everyone who follows me, but if you make an effort to talk to me or retweet me or favorite something, I will follow you. Like, I love following you.
I love following you all.
I will follow you till the end of the world.
That is scary. No, I'm kidding. Alright, so that was our shoutouts, and we're about to bring on Laurent.
So if you remember, we had him last week, and we derped so bad. Before the stream, I was like, hey, Emily, I'm not feeling great. Do you want to just do a really short show? And she's like, but we have a guest, and the stream derped anyways.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just wasn't working.
Like hardcore. We couldn't even post it to the website.
It was bad.
But I thought it was funny. I was like, Emily, see, this is what happens when I'm sick. The internet knows.
The internet knows we're not feeling well.
Yeah, and I'm sick right now, but I'm pretending I'm not because Red Bull.
Does someone want to get my attention? I see Emily? Yes? Did you need something?
Chatty box? Do you need something from Emily?
Do you need something from me? Hi. Oh, hi. How are you doing? Hi.
Why don't you want to say hi to me?
Oh.
I feel so unloved. Hi, Amanda. I love you, Amanda.
Hi, Amanda. It's because I'm single. That's why they're saying hi to me. Duh. No, I'm kidding. Alright, so we're gonna pull up Laurent now.
It is because she's single, isn't it? Yeah, I got you guys figured all out.
Alright, you guys ready for this?
Let's see if it works this time.
It will.
I don't know why I'm doing the, I don't know why I'm doing that.
Hi!
It's working! Hey. Welcome back to Pegasisters Live! Drink a Red Bull. We've missed you.
Aw, you guys are so sweet. How much Red Bull are you on?
Not much. Just a can.
Just one can?
Do you have the flu?
I am sick. Yes. How do you know?
Because it's an epidemic. I had it for 3 weeks.
Oh my gosh. Yes. You live by me. You're getting what I'm... yeah. It's sore throat.
I was bad. I finally had to like get on major antibiotics and like a steroid inhaler. It was just like, it's all over the country. It's in 47 states. It's like,
everyone's getting sick. It's crazy.
even like Meryl, they were talking about I was watching the Golden Globes and they were joking about how Meryl Streep had it. And they were like saying, yeah, Meryl Streep's upstaging all the other actors because everyone had the flu. It was hilarious. It's like everyone's got it. It's bad.
Oh, so for anyone in the chatty box who doesn't know, tell me if I'm pronouncing your name right, because when I see it, I pronounce it different.
It's just Laurent Malaquais.
Okay, that's what I thought, because like when I read comic books, I'll pronounce names wrong, and people will be like, that's not how it's said. And I'm like, that's how I read it. And I get really defensive. So just Laurent, that's awesome. It's like my sister's name with a T at the end.
Yeah, it's just French. It's and Malachi is
my name is French. We are French buddies, except that's awesome.
How's your French?
I speak little Japanese.
Oh, so I speak Japanese.
All right, I speak. I can just say kuru kuru pa. That's all I can say.
Emily, care to translate?
Wait, what did you say?
I hope it was kawaii.
I don't know if I'm saying it right. It just means you're crazy. That's about all I know.
I like that.
My friend had this crazy Japanese girlfriend, and she would just look at him all the time and go, kuru kuru pa. And I was like, what is she saying? And he finally like looks at me and goes, she's saying I'm crazy. I was like, I'm so never forgetting that.
That's so awesome. Funny.
Yeah, I'm teaching myself and my 4-year-old sister Japanese. I've just had to take a break for a while, but she tells people, she's like, I speak Japanese, and all she can say is bunny, which is usagi. And she's so proud of it.
Usagi.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, saying anything in Japanese is cuter anyways. Like, even saying good morning. Ohayo gozaimasu. It's just so sweet.
And then, good night. Oyasumi.
So are you going to go to Japan?
I hope. I want to go to Japan, like, for my honeymoon one day.
You know Megan Humans from the Traveling Pony Museum. I think she's like studying. I think she's like majoring in Japanese studies or something.
Oh, really?
She kept talking about it. Yeah, I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that's what. That was so many stories ago, but I seem to remember her saying she was going to move to Japan when she graduates.
Oh,
wow!
I was like blown away, but she was like super into Japanese animation and stuff, so it kind of made sense. But yeah, I was blown away. I think she speaks Japanese as well, which just like blows my mind because I can't even begin to even process.
Well, and especially when you learn Japanese, you have to learn it while writing it. Like you learn and write at the same time. And I feel like a total derp right now because I sent Emily the wrong questions for you, and I'm looking for them right now, and I do not know where they went, but I can pull them out of my brain.
It's okay. Well, I remember some of the questions. I was looking at our outline, and I see VA questions. Like
I found it!
Or you can just make them up as you go.
We mostly do that.
Who is favorite pony? No.
Yeah, that one. My favorite pony for sure, and it was funny because I was I was talking to a bunch of military bronies when I said it, and I said Rainbow Dash, and they were like, I knew it! And they were screaming.
I love military bronies. Sergeant, if you're in here. Hi, Chris. I'm talking to the chatty box.
What's up?
Okay, Em, I'm going to send you and Laurent the questions so he can see them as well.
Are you going to send them over Skype?
Yeah. Just so,
Smart.
normally I like to stalk who I'm interviewing so I can ask questions that I know the answers to.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I like to be prepared.
Tactic.
Right. Okay. I'm looking at all these questions. Okay.
So many.
Okay.
So.
How did the idea of a Brony? Okay, on documentary.
Here, I'll ask them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I wrote them, so they're confusing, and they can only be translated by a Sondra.
Well, I thought I was going to interview myself, and I'd be like, "Oh, really? That's so interesting."
No.
That's how we do it here at Pegasisters Live. We are the epitome of lazy. We just give you the questions, you answer them. We laugh, even if it's not funny. It's what we do.
That's half the battle right there.
I'm sorry. I've got a really dry sense of humor. Emily's like, the bubbly happy, that's terrible. Do you mean that? And I'm like, no.
I'm sorry. I know. I get worried. I'm like, oh no, Sondra, no.
Oh no, Sondra's being mean again.
John Delancey's terrible. Like he'll go on a long rant and you think he's like for real and you're like, are you serious? And he just stops and he looks at me and I'm like,
If I could ever
not
talk to John Delancey, I would have a sarcasm war.
That would be really awesome.
There's many sides to John Delancey.
But then I might start going off about Will Wheaton, and then I would probably walk away.
Oh.
Out of embarrassment.
I don't know anything about that.
Wasn't he in the same Star Trek as Will Wheaton?
Yeah. John's son was on there, too. He got his kid on Star Trek.
I don't watch Star Trek. I need to watch it all because I'm obsessed with it without watching it.
Yeah, he's cute.
I thought you were going to say cute, and I'm like, Emily, jeez.
No, cute.
He's the guy that snaps his fingers that appears and he trolls Jean-Luc Picard. He just goes up and just trolls him, and he's having a crisis and trying to make a major decision, and then John Delancey just shows up and trolls him and puts doubt in his mind and, messes up his plans, and it's pretty funny. It's very entertaining.
Just like Discord.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, well, I mean, that's what Lauren Faust says. It's like she kept trying to figure out this character, and I guess in the back of her mind, it was like, I mean, I get the impression that it was always Discord, but like it's sort of like when she was being pressured by the executives, like to elaborate on the character, she was like, "It's Q," and then it was like this kind of double realization, and John brought Q to the animated form. Which I actually like. I think I like Discord. I think it's kind of more interesting to me than Q. Well, because I already know Q, but yeah, it's really interesting to see it in pony form.
Oh yeah.
Anything in pony form is interesting. That's why we love our artist Ruth Vet to be. I'm gonna give her a quick shout out because I feel like we don't do that enough. She makes all of our artwork, which is, if you can see right now, she made our little picture of us being fake directors.
Oh. She's amazing. I was just actually looking at that while I was trying to figure out what to click on, and I'm like, that's really cool. It looks like they're making their own little pony Brony documentary.
Yeah.
She can do anything. She's so fantastic, and she's such a sweetheart.
You guys should make T-shirts with all your stuff on it.
Well, if we could make T-shirts ourselves, but Everfree Radio is planning on making them. That's why I couldn't do the bat symbol because copyright.
Yeah, we had to change it to a comic book.
But that's not written, right? That little logo.
Yeah, her cutie mark's like a little.
Right now it's a comic book, and if you look closely, you can see Batman's shadow.
Really?
But Emily told Ruth, she was like, we can't do Batman's bat symbol because it's copyright, and I already knew this.
Where's the symbol?
Well, let me look at it.
I don't know if you'll be able to look I don't think you'll be able to see it like too well in the picture.
I can tweet you the actual picture of it. Maybe I'll just go on a picture tweeting spree after this.
I don't think anyone's going to bother you. I can't even tell really what the background is. Just
because Everfree's having shirts made, and they were like, you can't do that. And I'm like, I already know, but I was trying to do it anyway. So she was really awesome, and she whipped it up like that, and I'm like, holy cow, you're fantastic.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Great. There's so many talented animators in this fandom. It just blows my mind. And it's like
mind blown. Really quick, I'm making a tweet to let everyone know we're interviewing you. What's your Twitter handle? Because it's not. I know your Twitter handle's your name, but what are the numbers afterwards?
Oh, it's Laurent 510.
I should have known that. What does the 510 mean?
It's the area. So my family lives in the East Bay. I'm from Berkeley.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the area code of Berkeley. It's 510.
No.
I feel so dumb.
No, it's fine. It doesn't matter. It's bizarre. It was like, because it was like 3 a.m. and I created this account. Like, no, you have to have some number. And I'm like, what am I doing now? And then and then I ended up dating this girl a couple of years ago, and her birthday was 510. She's like, this was meant to be. Oh my God. Freaking out. And then of course we broke up 2 months later.
Aww. Not meant to be, I guess.
I didn't really want to tell her, it was 3 a.m. and it's actually the area code. Thought it would ruin the mystique. I don't know.
that kind of ruined the moment for her. She's like, oh.
Okay, so we'll get off topic eventually, but let's go with some questions. This is the first question that I worded very strangely. but it was, how did the idea of a documentary on bronies actually come to be a documentary about bronies? Because, I mean, it's got to be a lot of work. You answered this last time, but this is a new time, so I'm re-asking. And just how did you get approached, and how did, like, wow, like, I mean, bronies are a big phenomenon to me, if that's the word for it, but like,
yeah, I mean, okay, I'll just re-answer the question because I think probably be easiest. So it started with John, and and John's a working actor who just takes gigs, when he gets them, and reads scripts and decides. I mean, he's pretty, he judges what he reads and decides whether he's going to take it or not. And he really, strangely enough, I mean, here's this seasoned Shakespearean actor who's done Star Trek and gets a script for My Little Pony. And what are the odds that, he's actually going to do it? And even Lauren Faust sort of commented, like, when Hasbro goes, do you think we can get John Delancey? And she's like, yeah, wouldn't that be great? So they sent it to him, and he's reading this script, and I wish I was filming that, because that must have been truly amazing, when his agent sent them this thing over, and he read it. And I don't know what persuaded him, because obviously I wasn't there, but he seemed to really like the writing. He was like, this is really well written. And I don't think he really realized that it was, what My Little Pony was, or that it was this animated cartoon. I mean, I think
did he know about the fan base? Yeah.
He didn't know anything about the show, except for it was some little...
That is really fantastic, because now I feel like he's just like one of us. Like, he liked it because of the writing.
Right, exactly. That's what he said. He just simply said, I like the writing. And then he's like, yeah, I'll do it. And they just put him in a VO booth. And, he basically has to characterize a performance to, make that character come to life in a vocal performance, which is a whole different skill set than acting. And he did it, and they really liked it. And then the weird thing is, like, he was like, I think it was 3 or 4 months later, he started getting mass amounts of fan mail. He's like, these aren't Trekkies. What, this isn't where is this fandom coming from? And then he's like, wait, didn't I? And he asked his wife, he's like, what's this My Little Pony thing? And she's like, you did this job a few months ago. And he's like, so he was so bored. And so then he went to Mike Brockoff, who they're buddies, and he's like, I don't even know what to make of this. It's like, look at all these fans, and they're not 8-year-old little girls. They're like...
Why?
He was
That's
like,
pretty much the question.
I mean, it blew his mind, because he just couldn't wrap his mind around it. And then, then Mike was like, you've got to make a documentary about this. And he's like, I don't know. This is so weird. I just worked on this thing, briefly. It's not really my show. It's Tara's and, Lauren's. And obviously that was really complicated too, because, Lauren wasn't even working on the show anymore. So that was kind of a weird thing. So
yes, she's just the pony queen.
Right. And then Mike came to me and goes, what do you think about this idea? And I was like, this is really interesting. Okay. So I know a little bit about the show, not much. And I didn't really know what bronies were. I mean, I don't even want to say I did, because I really didn't. And then I found the stuff on, Fox News and all, and I was like, what? Wait, why is Fox News bashing these people? So then I was like more and more curious, and I was like, that's
what Fox News does. It's like a comedy station for news. It's like us. Yeah. It's like how we give up news with opinions. Oh, really quick, you're going to like this from the chatty box. It's about John Delancey. Okay. He really pulled off, and then it spelled Discord off well, really pulled Discord off well, but it's capital Q-O-R-D.
I see what they did there.
And I really love him, because John Delancey in Discord, because that's the first episode that got me into My Little Ponies.
Really?
Yeah, he was the first episode I saw.
That's amazing, because now I want to interview you. Like, what really resonated for you? Because it's sort of flowing for me that, like, people, like, he had a 4,000 people standing ovation at BronyCon, and it was like he was like blown away. He was totally.
This was before I knew he was a Star Trek fan. In Star Trek, because I mean, I like anything sci-fi. Like, I have Star Wars posters all over my room. I mean, Lollipop Chainsaw posters, anything weird. and I didn't know any of the ponies, and I was like, I really like this guy. Like, he's made of different parts, and he's got a kick-ass voice. I'm not supposed to say anything like that on this show. Oops.
So Emily
But
will beep you. You should bleep her.
you need to beat me, Emily. You need to be in my mind and just be like, beep, but you're not loud enough to bleep my loudness. It'll be like, beep. And what really brought me into him is he just was a jokester, and he kind of reminded me of the Joker. Like, he just had a card up his sleeve and was always winning, and I love when the villain always wins until the end. Mm-hmm. And I did not watch the episode yesterday. Was that the one yesterday?
The Discord one? Yes.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet because I've been so far behind and busy, and I'm so excited because, I mean, like, it's going to bring back memories to the first time I watched ponies.
It's a crazy episode.
I'm so excited because when you think villains, I mean, you think Discord. You don't think Sombra anymore because, I mean, unless you think Queen Sondra, like me, because that's me. And Trixie, she's not a villain. She's just misunderstood. And
Luna's not a villain anymore.
Yeah, and Nightmare Moon is now Luna, not a villain. She's ruling the kingdom. And Gilda is just a bee.
Maybe people like him so much because he's almost like the other villains are like true villains. Where I think like Discord maybe in Q, he's a villain, but I think more than a villain, he's an opponent. Like you're playing a chess match, and he's
always ahead.
But you have the impression that like he'll allow you to outwit him if you have the wit. You know, it's like let's duel.
Yes.
As opposed.
And then he'll laugh when you win because it's hilarious to him if you can beat him.
Right. Yeah.
He's just like the Joker. I'm sorry. I put everything in Batman terms.
No, that makes total sense. It's that archetype of like the villain that challenges you, you know, that's willing to put it all on the line.
And then when he knows you're going to win, he just applauds you and it's like, you win, girl.
Yeah.
Go, girl. I'm going to leave now.
Yeah. No, it's cool. I think that's probably, I mean, that was the most appealing part for me when I think about it. It was always, you know, when they're in that human maze, it just felt like chess to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also really cool because like the floor becomes kind of like a checkered chessboard when he's in control in some places. Like I have some, maybe I'll do an auction for the chatty box, not an auction. I'll ask you a question. You can write to PegasistersLive@yahoo.com. But I have some more Chaos is Magic posters, which I'd love to give away.
Oh, yeah. I've got that poster. You gave it to me.
I know we had to fit it in Emily's tiny suitcase when she came over because she just wanted to carry on, so we were playing Tetris, real life Tetris.
It was bad. So, yeah.
Laurent, you're just so friendly. We just want to talk to you, not interview you.
Sorry. But, how long have you been directing?
I've been working in documentary reality TV since 2000. So
what are some of your favorite things you've directed in documentaries? Anything interesting?
What have I done? I've done stuff for like MTV and Discovery and TLC and
Any 16 and pregnant?
What?
Yeah.
That was a joke. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I haven't really done mean-spirited reality stuff except for I did do a bunch of hidden camera shows.
Oh, really?
So those were.
I like that. That's like
fun.
You'd get me picking my nose like on the street and being like, "Ooh, what is this out of my nose?"
Well, no, we did crazy stuff. Like, I mean,
like punked hidden camera kind of type things.
We did actually this thing called Celebrity Undercover, where we did it was a hidden camera sitcom, and we had Ashton Kutcher on the show. That we had that 70, and he was like, and so what it was is like your friend, like so. You know, Emily would figure out whatever, you know, so maybe it's John Delancey or whatever. She would say, hey, let's go to my friend's place. We're going to go hang out. And she would figure this thing out. And John Delancey would come in and you'd be like, oh my God. He'd be like, can you do me a favor? Can you keep an eye on my dog? You know, but you need to like feed him and, you know, he give you all these chores. The next thing you know, the dog has gotten into the snake. And the dog.
Oh gosh.
And then John comes in and goes, "What happened to my dog?" And it's this whole silly, stupid thing. So we did that with the '70s show. I can't remember what the scenario was, but I mean,
really?
Richard just running around like in the control room. We had like maybe 40 cameras going, and he was like a kid in a toy. He was like, "What's this? What's that? What's this?" And he was like not really interested in being in the show as much as he was like the mechanics of it. And then
I feel like that's how I am. That's why I love being like behind the live stream. Like, because I got interviewed the other day and it was so weird. And I'm like, I just want to interview everyone I'm talking to.
Yeah. It's that's what I was doing for, and the doc, it was like, it's bizarre. It's like no one's interviewing me. I'm interviewing everyone else. Like,
yeah.
Parts of your room, and let me see your secret pony collection that you've been hiding from your girlfriend and your parents.
Where do you hide that? How do they fit? And how do you keep their manes so nice?
Yeah. Before, like, when I heard that people actually had secret, like, big old pony collections, like, it was like when I first got into the fandom, and I thought, oh, people have pony collections? I didn't know that. I just like to watch a show. And here I am sitting in my room with, like, the biggest pony collection possible. It's kind of disturbing.
Yeah, it's, Alex, and you've seen the documentary, right? Alex.
We have seen most of the documentary, but we couldn't figure out how to watch it from our card.
Yeah, like the promo codes.
We were going to attack you over that.
Oh, you can't? What happened?
It said something like it wasn't available yet for, like, I tried to pull up my code.
Emily lost hers in transit on the way home, so I gave her my code so she could watch it.
Yeah.
Because I'm a hoarder and I know where everything is whenever I put it somewhere.
She just knows where everything's at. I'm like, oh, okay.
My room is a total mess, and it was like under some books and like a keyboard, and I'm like, I've got it.
So can you send an email to like the support at what's the web thing? It's I forget. Anyway,
Bronyfilm.com.
What is it called?
Bronyfilm.com.
Yeah, but I mean it's
it's like a different name for it.
It's srnland.com. I'm just reading all the websites. Bronyfilm.com. I'll figure it out. I want to watch this.
Screenland. Let me see. I'm going to look it up. Screenland. But it's spelled weird. It's like screen without an E.
Without the E's. Yeah, I couldn't figure out what to enter the code.
Oh, then it's SCE. I'm so sorry. I'm like really hyper and dyslexic. SCRnland.com. So we should talk to them?
See, like, just...
You are the director, man.
I know, but not the distributor. Like, I met him also at Equestria LA, and he handed me a little stack of those cards, and I would give you another one, but I'm actually not home. I'm in, like, Northern California, and they're in LA. And I can get... If you guys can't get on by the time I get home, I'll give you some more codes.
Okay. That's awesome.
I think if you have that card and you send it to him, I think there's like a support. I'm on here. Yeah, contact. Just say, hey, I have this code that you gave me, and he'll know because he knows all the codes, or he should.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I know it's like
he would mind.
There's been a lot of holdups in this thing, and I talked to Mike this morning, who was just, he hasn't been sleeping. He's been like day and night. There's been all these legal issues that happened, and it was like all this insanity that, before.
Oh gosh, legality.
Oh no.
I'm just like, the creative minded person here, and Mike's like, yeah, but you know what I had to do? And I'm like, legal on music, and I guess the music's insane because people are remixing other people's music. It's just lawyers trying to wrap their minds around where the rights and the BMI things go, and it's like, oh my God, that's just beyond me.
Crazy. I'm gonna go with another question because these questions turn into conversations, and I like it.
Yeah.
How long did the movie take to film?
The movie?
It seemed like altogether, it seemed like you went from place to place to get to these people.
Yeah.
So it seemed a little difficult.
It was insane. So the Kickstarter funded like a week before, maybe a week and a half before BronyCon. So it was insane. So there was no budget until 10 days before, because I guess they hold it and they take a percentage out. This is all another weird legal thing. And so literally it was like, okay, and go now. You have 10 days before BronyCon to go and did all these stories. So it was like,
Oh.
immediately I'm on a, yeah.
Oh, that's weird. Like 10 days. You didn't have very much. Oh my god.
I know that, but that was just the first part of it. So like it was, yeah. So then it was, yeah. Then it was like yeah. Literally, I hit the road, and I was in Brooklyn, and then I was like in Long Island and Manhattan, and then North Carolina, and then Atlanta, and then Boston, and then Lowell, Massachusetts, and then back to Boston, and then Maine, and then back to Boston and Lowell, and then to Secaucus, New Jersey, and I'm missing something else. And then after that, we started filming the other stories. So then we went to like San Diego and LA, and and so we basically kind of worked backwards. We got the main journeys of those that were traveling to BronyCon, because it was really important to me that we got their befores, because once they get there, they're sort of like Alex, especially, right? Because he'd been in this tiny town with, not...
Yeah, you need the reaction.
I mean, he was a different person. It was like when we interviewed BronyCon, it was like he was no longer the same person that was being beat up and trolled on by his community. So he into a different person. So I was like, Mike, there's no way, we have to get, and then it's amazing, because over the course of the, even now when I see him, but like he's just completely a changed person by the end of it. So I love that kind of stuff. So, and then afterwards, of course, I went to Europe, and it was like all over Europe, and that was like a month in Europe. So I would say, and then we were in San Diego twice. We were filming JJ, John Joseph in San Diego. So we went to film him twice. Who else did we film? Oh, I filmed Tara Strong at Comic-Con.
Isn't she just the sweetest?
She's awesome, yeah. I didn't actually make it into the doc, because we had another interview, but she was on a pedicab going around BronyCon. Ended up in the DVD extras, actually. It's pretty funny.
No, she's so nice. I met her at Comic-Con, and she was like, why do I recognize you? And I'm like, because you made me sing Twilight Licious to you before you would say hi to my bronies on YouTube. And she was like, I remember that.
Were you there? We were filming. Were you there when I was filming?
When were you filming? Because I went to her Comic-Con panel for Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh no, this was the Hasbro. Did you go to the Hasbro one
No, I didn't get it.
Okay, because we went. Yeah, Hasbro's awesome. They let us go in there. It wasn't even planned. They were just like, come on in. So.
Oh wait, the My Little Pony panel.
Yeah, the panel.
Oh no, I was in that. My dad. I'm sorry, people who, if you were there and waited in line, my dad passed away, so don't give me crap for this. My dad he's like a big guy and scares everyone. We didn't understand that. We thought Comic-Con opens at 9, but the line starts at 6, and people were waiting at like 3 in the morning for this. So my dad's big, walks me, my boyfriend, and my little sister in, and sits us in the front row. My dad is amazing, was amazing, and he just so awesome, and he sat through it, and he was like, now I know why you like it.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yeah, he was a brony, and my mom's a brony now, and my grandma was describing it to her. Because they're all proud of the podcast, and they're like, but it's ponies. And I'm like, no, it's awesome. So yeah, I was at that, and it was really awesome. I filmed a little bit for my for my YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Because I like to walk around and talk to myself on my phone.
She does it for vlogs.
Yeah, Emily's in one of them at Equestria LA, and there's a part where I'm like, oh no, you're not in the way, I'm not taking a picture, I'm filming ourselves.
Oh, that's... Now, I actually did a blog like that for NBC Universal. It was a dating blog that I did where I was filming myself going on dates. It's pretty crazy. I just like
to film myself because it's funny.
Like I'm insane, but I would like go into restaurants and bars, and I had like, I just shot it on this little point and shoot camera, and it was like, and I'd make these webisodes with it. It was pretty cool. It was weird. Like literally my job. It was like I had to like post 2 of these a week. Are
you serious?
No, it was crazy. It was insane.
Were you like dating different girls, or like was it like the same girl?
No, I'd go out on dates, or a lot of it was like I ended up hanging out with my friends and like, my friends would get into fights and I'd film it, or it was going out on a date with a girl, or and then I was like dating this one girl for a little bit, and then we'd get into a fight and I'd film that.
Oh my gosh, that'd be okay.
That sounds a lot of fun.
That was insane. That was actually, yeah, that was a pretty fun project.
That sounds really funny.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Kind of embarrassing, but ridiculous at the same time.
So,
Okay,
yeah.
so how many episodes of Ponies have you seen?
I
Like
have
to get
all-
into this, did you have to watch them all?
and I've watched. Well, I think I've watched them all. I've watched all the first season, and I watched what I thought was all of the second season. I'm on Netflix,
Oh
and
yeah.
so every time I would click on it, that one already. So I've bounced around. I think I'm missing maybe like 2 or 3. Is my guess. I think it's
You're probably missing the best ones.
Oh, that would be so ironic. Yeah.
no way.
Please
I
tell
said-
me you didn't miss Party of One.
So he saw all season 1, so he probably saw it.
Okay. That's my favorite. I like
Party-
to go schizophrenic too.
I think I like the Diamond Dogs.
Yes.
That one's pretty.
Are you just saying that because you happen to know we cosplayed them?
Love David Bowie just because any reference to David Bowie, I'm like, I love it. That's what made me go. Cool. And then I love, yeah.
Someone just told us to keep this chat PG.
They're not talking to us, it's everyone else.
I said I'm trying. It's hard.
But David Bowie.
What about
Yeah.
him? I'm related to him.
Are you really?
A very, if I'm thinking about the right person, very distantly, yes.
That's
I have a
amazing.
huge family. I could be related to you.
Yeah.
You're French.
Yeah.
Are you Jewish? But yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
It's okay. I'm gonna go to the
I
next
get
question.
distracted.
So, are you gonna be going to any upcoming conventions at all?
I don't know. I've been approached by a couple people have like asked me if I was interested, and I've said, yeah, totally. I'm interested in going to any convention that wants to invite me. I'm totally down. I think it would be great. So I don't know. I got to talk to Mike and see kind of what the game plan is. He's been so swamped, but I think it'd be great. I'd love to go to conventions and show the doc even there. But I mean, that has to be decided with Mike and John and everybody, but I'm all for it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Were there any conventions in mind that did invite you?
I don't know. I don't know if I should really say anything yet because it's it's kind of all unconfirmed and
Oh,
but I
yeah.
mean, I'd love to go. I mean, look, I'd love to go to Europe. I'd love to go back to BronyCon. I would go to Everfree Northwest. I'd go to any of them really.
Put
Yeah,
it this way.
definitely.
Emily and I have 3 conventions we might be going to because we have possible panels there. And that's Las Pegasus, which is in Vegas, which is close to us, so why not?
Yeah,
EQLA, which is close, so why not? And then BronyCon, I'm going to have to get myself there because we do have a panel, for sure.
Nice. Yeah, Brony, that's a ways.
Oh, yeah, especially from where we are.
Yeah, but we want to see you, so
Yeah,
try to go to one of those.
We'll be the girls standing behind you the whole time.
Sandra will
I'm
do
sorry,
that.
I get weird.
Sandra will do that, and I'm gonna walk away. They can't do this.
Yeah, Emily, that's like when you wanted a hug and Screwball was like, come with me. Was that Screwball?
Yo, screwballs for Mike the microphone.
Yeah. And then that was your best hug ever. He spun you around and you got a hug. And then we went to the dance party, which was not much of a dance than just sweat in your Batman shirt. And find someone else wearing a Batman mask. And I actually, after screaming so much and the fact that I lose my voice often, had a better Batman voice than him.
No, that's wicked.
It's sad when it comes from a girl and you're asking if you can trust Harvey Dent.
Nah, it's sexy. It's cool. I like it.
Oh
my gosh. I was called sexy by a director.
How do you feel about that, Chatty Box?
We got to hear let me hear the voice. Let me hear your sexy out.
Well, I have to be really, really unentertained with everything, and then I can go into a Batman voice, but I can't do it right now because I'm really hyper. I've been told I forced Emily on a YouTube channel, which she did not want to go on because they make fun of everyone. That's what the game is for them. And I forced her on because I was a big fan of the interviewer. And in the comment section, they were like, I didn't know Kristen Stewart was a brony because I just talked in that voice. And they were like, I didn't know Raven was a brony. And they were like, I didn't know Darcy was a brony from Daria. That's who it was. And yeah, I guess having a monotone voice is normal.
I don't know if I can do a monotone voice.
I don't think you can.
I can't. I can't do it. I do have like a super high pitched voice, like, oh, okay.
You can do the cute ones. I do the scary ones.
Exactly. It's like you're like Raven and I'm like Starfire. Or yeah.
Oh my gosh, that makes you. I'm blanking on her name because it's like her last name starts with a W, I think. Oh my goodness. You're Princess Bubblegum. You're Princess Bubblegum. That's all that matters.
Sweet. So, Laurent, do you have a favorite? Do you have like a? Oh wait, I think you said the Diamond Dog episode was your favorite, right?
That's probably my favorite. Yeah.
Did you watch the episodes in order?
I don't think. I doubt it. I tried. I don't know. I kept watching episodes and been like, wait, I've seen that one. No, I haven't seen that one. So I don't know if I've seen them. I should pull up Netflix and see what I've seen.
Yeah.
Adam and see what I've seen.
Like, do you remember the first episode you ended up watching?
Oh, real quick. Thank you, Epic Brian. Hinden Walsh. I was just going to look up her name. That's who you are. I get to be Tara Strong and you to be Hinden Walsh.
Oh, yeah.
Yay. We should cosplay their real people. And be really creepy. Oh no, we're going to cosplay as zombie ponies because I'm really into The Walking Dead and zombies and biting people.
But yeah. So do you remember what the first episode you watched was?
The very first one. Like how Twilight Sparkle came, you know, how her whole mission and coming to...
Oh, so you watched the first episode first.
I went in order. I went in order for a while.
That's
at least
rare.
So yeah, I just started it. Well, because then I don't know. I wanted to make sure I knew what was going on before I started jumping around. But that's sort of my personal...
Of course. That's just like how I like to stalk who I interview. Gotta know your stuff. And when I say stalk, I mean research, as Twilight Sparkle would say. Gotta do your research.
But yeah, that's really cool that you go in order. Your favorite episode, actually, the Diamond Dog episode, was the first episode I got to watch.
Oh, cool. And what do you think?
It's actually, I'm going to have to say it's becoming my favorite episode.
It inspired Emily enough to be like, we're going to cosplay Diamond Dogs. Yeah, and I was like,
yeah.
Okay, I'll sew the vests. So I sewed the vest up, and she found the tail and the ears, and yeah. We probably should have wore a full shirt. We would have been stopped for less pictures. Sports bras and a vest count as clothing.
Yeah.
It gets you a lot of people, you know? It's so, hey.
But it was really cool because we weren't really known for Pegasisters Live much then. And the first second we walked in, we got stopped. Are you Pegasisters Live? And we were like, yes.
Yes. Oh, my.
Like, it was a really good way to start the convention.
Yeah.
Like, because Emily and I, we're nobody alone. We're Pegasisters Live as one.
You guys are one hand clapping.
It's like when Emily and I don't know if I can say this on here, but when Emily and I were fighting over who gets to be Nicki Minaj, I said we can both be and we can assemble. Take the hint.
I like that.
Yes.
So, Laurent, do you have any other interests?
Any other interests? Like
hobbies? Like, do you like to walk across Venice Beach and find the weirdos?
What?
I love through Venice Beach.
When I say weirdos, I mean I was hit on by someone who was on lots of drugs and thought I was Asian.
That's awesome. That guy.
It was. It was a moment. We had a moment there. He scared me a lot.
What did he look like?
Short hair and bloodshot eyes.
Wow, that could be anyone on Venice Beach.
I bet no dreadlocks. That narrows it down.
No dreadlocks, short hair. Yeah, I see a lot of those guys.
Chatty Box just called me. Oh, I thought you said I was bitter. You called me a biter. Oh. Yeah. It's biter. Too much zombie stuff. Okay. I like think I'm a zombie. It's not good. Bad habit. Die hard. Okay. Question. More questions.
Yeah,
do you have any? Well, the interest, but I really wanted to know if you had any inspiring words for future directors or people who wanted to be directors, like how to get into it, how to stick with it, and to make sure you're doing it because you love it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like filmmaking to me is just, it's storytelling, and it's like you've got to, my favorite films and the things that inspire me the most are stories, passionate stories that people tell because they're exploring a question or an idea, to the point where, like, if you're going to make a film or like write a screenplay even, I always say you've got to have more ideas than will fit in the actual script. You have
to have like overboard.
Right. I mean, it's like when you get to editing, you want to like literally have painful decisions. They say it's like drowning puppies or killing your babies. You've got to like go, oh my God.
Let's go with drowning puppies.
Okay.
That's so sad.
Oh, you're drowning ponies. And no. Just literally be like, I have so much stuff. I don't want to lose this. And you're fighting and you're in agony. And then you know that you've got good stuff, as opposed to like you've got, 5 good things and you're stretching it out over the course of an entire film. And we've all seen especially a lot of Hollywood movies like that, where you're just like, oh my God, there's like 5 good scenes in this and I'm here for 2 hours.
That's like when I saw Vantage Point and I had to watch the movie from everyone's vantage point.
Oh, God.
It was the same movie over and over again. You can hear the theater go, again?
Yeah, exactly.
And I sat through the whole thing.
Yeah, like that. I mean, that idea is pretty thin. It's like, and you got to watch that whole, I always try to go, okay, well, if my pen isn't like, is not filling up pages and pages of notebooks, because that's how I work. I like to write things down. I'm kind of weird that way.
You're like Twilight Sparkle. Oh my gosh. I'm going to send you a video. Do you like Liam Neeson?
Yeah, I love him.
Okay, so he's in a video, and I don't remember what it's called, but it's like Liam Neeson does comedy, and he comes in like totally, he's like, I want to do some comedy, and the guy he's talking to, I can't think of his name right now, and he was like, well, comedy? Like, what kind? And he was like, well, stand-up comedy. And I'm gonna send you this video. You're gonna laugh so much till you cry.
That's ridiculous. Liam Neeson doing comedy.
Oh, no, and it's like, and he's like, okay, well, let's try a scene. And then he's like, okay, I'm the doctor, and you're coming in, and you're a hypochondriac. And he's like, so serious, and he's like, I've contracted AIDS. And then he's like, I think you should stay away from AIDS when you're talking about comedy. And it goes on. You're going to love it.
Oh, that's great. It's Liam Neeson. That's just ridiculous.
I'm going to send it to you. I'll tweet it, and I'll tweet it to you.
Yeah, perfect. So other hobbies, I'm trying to think of like, I like to go surfing. It's a big hobby, but it's not really Brony related.
Oh, but
it doesn't matter.
I'm trying to think of fun.
I'm terrified of the ocean. I would never get on a surfboard.
When did you start surfing?
High school.
Well, he lives in Venice Beach.
Yeah.
I mean, I actually started surfing in the Bay Area, so that was like really sketchy, because it's like Blood Triangle up here. A shark. It's much mellower, down in Manhattan Beach. That's usually where I go. And warmer.
You should surf by where I live. It's really good surfing place.
Oh yeah, down in the OC. Yeah, it's amazing. The OC is just like filled with great surf spots.
It's a shame because I won't go near the beach.
Really? You won't go near it?
Sand will not touch my toes.
Are you like
Okay.
afraid of the beach?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm terrified of the ocean and the beach and what's in the sand, and
Oh.
don't get me started.
I'm afraid, like, I really want to try surfing, honestly, but I'm scared of sharks and stuff.
Okay, well, there's no sharks down here. Like, if you ever want to try surfing, like, I will suck it up and go in the water with you.
And she'll let her feet touch the sand or not.
Yay!
I'll wear those shoes that you wear when you go in water.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
yeah.
Literally not
Yes.
touch the sand?
I don't want to touch the water either.
Wow, that's amazing. Why is that? I got to hear this.
Well, when I was little, I almost drowned in the ocean. I had lots of salt water up my nose. I did like 10 somersaults under the water because I hit a huge wave. Then once I got stuck in a current. This is when I was little, and then when I was older, I was like, I'm going to give it another shot. So I got stuck and pulled into the ocean, and someone had to come get me.
Oh my
Oh, my
God.
goodness.
And
I
I mean, I'm not a terrible swimmer, but I tell everyone I can't swim. But yeah, I'm a pretty good swimmer. Like, but water.
Okay,
I don't really like pools either.
I have a crazy surf story. So you know Trey from Green Day? In the band Green Day?
Yeah.
I do, but which one is he?
Drummer?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
I went to school with him. He was a friend of mine. And I took him out to Ocean Beach. He couldn't really surf. I almost got, because of me, he almost drowned.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
He was
What a great friend.
so
no. Oh, my God.
Oh yeah, it was crazy. He was so pissed at me. It was classic. But because at Ocean Beach, like one part of it like was maybe like 5 feet high, and the other part was like 20 feet plus. And I was like, we'll just go over here. I mean, it's totally it's like it's a little rough, but whatever. I mean, we can tough it out. And I didn't realize that there was like a longshore current that sucked down the beach. Like, it didn't even occur to me. I don't know why. And next thing I know, like he's looking at me going, dude. And I look over and I'm like, yeah, this is bad. And we were like in big, like Hawaii size surf. It was so bad.
Goodness.
We lost our boards and we were like bobbling. I mean, I got pushed down till my ears popped and everything just turned black.
Oh,
and
no.
I was towards,
And you still continue.
yeah, it was bad. I mean, it was that I've had like 2 near-death experiences out there.
Oh
And
my
Emily,
goodness.
you want to surf.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I just want to try it once. I was gonna ask Laurent if he wanted to help me, but I'm a little scared now. I don't want you to kind of kill me off.
It's just like
Okay, well,
really,
next time you're here, we'll hit him up, and hopefully he'll be around. And
guys out. I have an extra surfboard even. I have like 2 boards and like I think I have an extra wetsuit. So yeah, it's
Oh,
mellow. I mean, down in the OC, it's way better. I mean, San Francisco surfing is insane. There's hardly anybody out there except for
well, remember, Emily lives in snow,
right.
yeah.
So
feet of snow.
well, you got skiing and snowboarding. That's pretty cool.
That's true. I've snowboarded before. It ended badly, but it was fun.
Aw, I love snowboarding.
Oh, do you like to snowboard too?
Yeah, love it. I love it. I don't go that often because it's such a long drive, but yeah, it's just as fun as surfing, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely. What other? Do you have any other interests?
What else do I do? I mean, sometimes, I'm trying to think other
It's a hard question to answer.
Yeah.
many different things. It's like, I don't know, what else do I do besides, I mean, filmmaking is such an all-consuming thing. So
Mhm.
it's like, you're like always, I'm like, right now I'm working on a horror film, which is completely different.
Horror film? Can I get a sneak preview, or you tell me a little bit about it? I like horror.
Well, okay,
You got me all excited.
I was making a reality TV sizzle about this haunted house,
Ooh.
and I ended up catching on fire during the make.
Holy pajamas.
Wait,
I
what?
Yeah, it was crazy. They were doing this seance in this old haunted house in the Hollywood Hills, and they were summoning these spirits, and like the windows were blowing open, and it was pretty creepy. And I turned around, and I guess, I don't know if I'd brushed against a candle or what, but my whole back was on fire.
Oh my
and
goodness.
It was I have this weird scar on my back now that looks like a dragon with fangs. And it happened last year, which was like the year of the dragon. It's really weird. creepy.
Oh, that's ironic.
Yeah, so I ended up like talking to this friend of mine who's this fairly well-known director. Was like, oh my god, I know that house. I live 3 houses down. He's like, I know all about that. And so him and I actually are putting together this script, and yeah, no, I mean it looks really good. So hopefully we'll be able to get this thing off the ground. So that's a big exciting thing.
I'm excited about that.
I am
Keep
too.
me updated.
Yeah,
I love
no,
ghosties. I
it's
just
gonna be-
on the Queen Mary, and I talked to a ghost, and I tried to piss one off enough for it to pull my hair, but it didn't work.
Oh, that's so awesome! Is it super?
But I
haunted?
did. It is. I did talk to one, and they had these like I'm not sure what they're called, but they're like rods, and they answer if they like cross. And my sister was holding them, and she's 13, so she's not gonna mess with anyone. So I'm like spinning around in a circle, and I'm like, okay, hey Johnny, if you're in here, I know you like blondes. Talk to the blondes in this room, because I was the only brunette, me and my sister, and it went crazy. And there was another part where there was this angry guy, and the person who was our kind of mentor who walked us through was like, I'm not going to mess with you. If it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen. Like, I'm not going to fake you out and make you think something's happening. So he was really cool. And then he barely turned on this flashlight, like one that you twist on. And we were trying to get it to turn on because it turns on if you piss this ghost off enough. So I was like, if you want us to leave, and I'm like talking in this annoying voice, turn the flashlight on. And it turned on that second.
Oh my god!
And I was like, geez, I have an annoying ghost. So then I'm like, okay, let's leave.
You should film it.
I couldn't. Queen Mary won't let you film inside.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but next time, I mean, I've got a Ouija board. I mean,
Oh,
I need a new blog.
There's a haunted Navy ship in San Francisco.
Ooh.
I don't know where that
There's
is.
a lot of haunted places near me I could find. I mean,
Yeah.
California
You guys are
is like,
crazy. I'm scared of things like that. I'm like such an innocent person.
I know, Emily's my opposite.
At least when it comes to that stuff. I don't know.
It'd be great on camera, like sticking you in a haunted house.
No, please don't. Oh god.
It's
Or
perfect.
You could vlog it. Oh god, that'd be so fun.
We picture you.
Everyone's saying to do it. Oh no. Oh god.
I would leave you and lock you in the house and turn all the lights off.
That would be so mean.
Oh my god, that would be.
But I wouldn't really leave. I'd be filming you.
Tell her
Yeah,
that.
You would
So-
probably see a really scary side of me. Like I would.
Yeah,
be on
I don't
the
want to see
floor.
that.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
wanna
you
see that.
you don't want to see that. You don't want to see that side.
I've seen her flutter rage about video games.
Really?
I don't want to. Yes, we play League of Legends together, and she flutter rages. She's coined that term, and she goes crazy.
I just.
And then when she kills someone, she goes away. Like if you think Zoidberg
Oh
from,
god. Oh god.
she goes whoop 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 whoop. When she kills someone, she runs away.
I go whoop 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 whoop. Yeah, I'm a little crazy with video games. Do you play any video games?
I haven't been. The only thing I've been playing is Angry Birds, but
Oh my
Angry
goodness.
Birds?
My 4-year-old sister loves that game. There's an actual Angry Bird game now, like where you actually have the birds and you fling them at stuff.
Yeah, it's like
The-
a board game.
The horrible part is you have to rebuild it. And it's not virtual. It doesn't build itself.
I just have the app on my iPhone, and I'm always like, I'm in meetings at time, and it's terrible. And if I get bored, it's like I'm playing Angry Birds. People are like, "What are you doing?" Oh, no, I'm just checking my text messages. Bad and unprofessional. It's like it's terrible.
Oh no, it's perfectly fine. I think it's
Have you
fine.
played the Star Wars one?
I saw that. I was about to download.
I haven't played it yet. I might download it.
Is
I
it
like how
good?
you get to throw Leia.
Oh, nice.
I know, Bird Leia.
What? Oh my gosh.
And I'm really excited for the new Star Wars movies because all of the old cast, they're going to be in it.
That's weird. I know that Disney now is gonna like direct all the Star Wars franchise.
Okay, George Lucas has ran it into the ground.
It's kind
Greedo
of
did not shoot first.
yeah.
Solo shot first. This is when the stream gets to the point where we've gone over a half hour and we just start talking.
Just ranting.
These are the best kinds of streams.
Oh yeah. But I did want to open up questions for the chatty box.
Oh yeah, Chatty Box, let's involve you a little more instead of me just telling the real Octavia to sit down.
I saw that.
I'm sorry, I'm getting feisty with the internet.
The chatty box is just going a little crazy.
They're talking about nerd problems.
Yeah, are you tuned into that?
Yeah, I'm like looking at it, and then
Don't go crazy. I don't think we have a moderator right now,
Alright,
do we?
Solrak, yeah, and they've been telling everyone to keep it PG, and oddly enough, no one is doing that.
Hey, keep it PG or we'll stop this podcast and I'll find you all.
Solrak says, Laurent, can you buy me another Tommy's burger?
What's up, man?
But he didn't just say it, he screamed it. But he said please. I actually don't know where that happened.
I met Lars from Metallica.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
I was hanging out at his house once. Where else
Oh really?
What's your favorite movie? Sorry, I'm just like totally.
No, yeah, totally. You can tune
What's
into
your
the chat
favorite
all
scary
you want.
movie? Did you know that the voice of the guy from Scream is Mojo Jojo? From
No.
Powerpuff Girls? He's the guy, what's your favorite scary movie? What is your favorite scary movie? Or just what's your favorite movie? Because let's keep it just
like
general.
Yeah, I mean, I really like. I don't know if anyone's seen Angel Heart with De Niro and.
Oh my gosh, I love De Niro, but no, I haven't seen it.
It's pretty freaky. I love that. Trying to think. I love Kubrick. So I mean, I love The Shining.
Oh my gosh, you have won my heart. I love anything Stephen King.
Yeah.
I read all of his books. Like, my bookshelf is filled with him and Dean Koontz. I'm reading Cell right now, which is like zombie, but cell phones do it to you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like this pulse comes through, and anyone on their cell phone starts eating each other. Like, at that time. Someone bit a dog's ear off. Oh, I'm not keeping it PG. I'm done.
Oh my God, that's
fine.
Probably a movie in development right now.
My mom was like, why aren't they doing that? And I was like, probably because all the zombie movies that are coming out right now, because Brad Pitt just bought the rights to the book, which is a trilogy, World War Z, which is a zombie movie, but more colorful, something totally different.
Okay.
So he owns it, and he's going to be in it, of course. So if you've ever read the book, my boyfriend said the book's amazing, and it should be really good.
Sure, the rights are probably already sold, and it's.
Oh yeah, Brad Pitt owns them.
Oh yeah, but I'm sure, like all these.
I trust him.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I don't know. Sometimes things get bought and they just sit on shelves. Hollywood's weird that way.
There's 3 of them, and he's working on it already. He's butting heads with the other director, I think.
Is he directing it or producing it?
Everything. He just wants to do everything.
Wait, he's directing, producing,
and he's in it.
Oh my God.
And he's got like a bazillion children.
I don't know. That's insane. I don't know how he does it. I don't know. He's gonna be on drugs.
They must do it on his own time, or he likes, let's put it this way, frosting up his nose.
We're keeping it PG.
Yeah, it's all good. So someone asked, someone was wondering, what's your current TV show that you geek out about?
Probably Family Guy.
That's awesome.
Family Guy.
That's me hurting my knee.
Sondra's like freaking out.
No, I'm hurting my knee, just like Peter.
Oh no.
My favorite line in Family Guy is like when Lois goes, "You're like a child, Peter." And he goes, "If I'm a child, you're a pedophile, and I don't listen to pedophiles." My boyfriend says that to me all the time when he acts like a kid.
And also, someone wants to know what your favorite kind of music is.
My favorite kind of music. I don't have a favorite. I like all kinds of stuff.
That's a good answer because it's pretty much my answer. Except mine right now is country. Not like you're asking me, but
I'm not so big on country. So,
is there anything in the film you wished to expand on in the film again, but didn't expect? Or sorry, I'm trying to read this right because the chatty box keeps moving. But you didn't get a chance due to time.
Yeah, I really wanted to expand. There were a couple things I wanted to do. Daniel's story, I really wanted to get into sort of his darkness of being at school and being picked on. And he had a really beautiful moment where he took me on this it was like this, I don't know, it must have been like a 3-mile hike into the woods. And he took me to this, shared this really intimate moment about when he ran away from home and being bullied. And really, I felt like it was sort of the heart of the, of a bullied Brony. I felt like and it was such an intimate moment. I mean, you really could feel his pain. And when I saw that, I felt like it reflected so many people's pain that had been in a similar situation, and why, someone like him would want to be a Brony. And so, I mean, and I fought to get it in the documentary, but Mike and John just kind of felt like it was weighty, and it just took up too much time, and
a little dark.
It was dark.
You need the real side of it.
Yeah, I mean, he felt like it made the tone a little bit too dark, I think, and he wanted to keep it more of a celebration and more whimsical and more. I mean, but I'm a lot darker just by my own personality, and
he's my favorite person now.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to bring a lot more weight to it. That was what I wanted to do, but
yeah, what he really wanted to expand on was he wanted to interview Emily and I. Never got the chance.
I didn't. That's true.
Sarcasm. I'm kidding.
No, I
what?
would have. We're done filming by Equestria LA.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's done by then, except for like John interviews, and we did a follow-up interview with Alex, who was there, and that was it. So, but we had so much. I mean, there's so many people that didn't make the cut. I mean, we had a thing in Germany with the pirate party that I really wanted to get in there, but there just wasn't room for it. It's sadly. So, I mean, there's so many great stories that, I mean, I don't know. I was talking to Mike today, and he's like, maybe we'll do some more DVD extras, and I'm totally for it. But I mean, it's, I don't know. We'll see what.
Here's a question. When's the DVD release? Do you have a release date?
I don't want to say because I know it keeps changing. So, and I'm not sure what the latest thing is. So
no one knows. No one knows. Pegasisters Live will tell you.
Yeah,
we'll let you guys announce it. How about that? I can't even make that promise, but if I can.
Well, as long as you can promise you'll come back on our show at some point because you're awesome. Who's your favorite superhero?
My favorite superhero would have to be Batman.
Oh my God, I love you.
That's amazing.
Let's end the show.
All right.
Let's all say Batman on the count of 3. So let's say I love Batman on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Batman.
I love Batman.
I love Batman.
I love Batman. No. End the stream.
Wait, okay. we gotta say thank you, Laurent, for coming on, and
thank you, Batman.
Thanks for.
That's a big compliment because I call myself Batman.
Yes, thank you again. We really appreciate you coming on here for a second time.
You're awesome.
You guys are great. Thanks so much for having me. Anytime you want, I'm here. Just let me know. I'm totally available. So
I'll show up at your doorstep one day.
All right. Sounds good.
Right.
Way to make it awkward, Sondra. I'm patting myself on the back.
It's all good. So, thank you, Chattybox, for tuning in tonight.
If you have any more questions that you couldn't get answered, tweet it Pegasisters Live or Emily and I, or bother Laurent, because you can do that. I'll add everyone in the Chattybox. I'll give you our Twitters.
You guys can tweet me any question you want. I will try and answer anything anyone asks me.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be perfect. So leave Laurent's Twitter handle, and we can leave on that.
Okay.
Bye!
Bye, guys. Bye, Chattybox.
Bye, Chattybox. Love you.
Love you.